Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East, where we're playing one more turn here. It's June the 7th and now good weather is starting there, but the Panzers need some rest before we start continuing along again. That much is for sure. It's one big mess, but surprisingly it actually held, so that's pretty good. Once again, if we're looking at recon, where would I actually want to have it now? Where might I strike? Where might I attack? If I'm gonna do that at all. Where would I do that? I'm not so sure, really. There's no doubt in my mind that I cannot actually break through there and go down right now. That certainly ain't gonna happen. Certainly don't want that recon at the moment. I'll mostly just reorganize myself, so I don't actually see myself doing any of that. I should also be spending all my AP, or at least most of it, in order to get some better generals. They can fly their sorties, but if I don't have any planes, that's not gonna do anything. I also have to mine the fuel, so that's kind of a big problem going on pretty much all the time. But let's look at the details here. So up until now, we have Soviets 5.8 in terms of losses, for us 1.5. We can look at the guns and the AFVs, which are very high for the Soviets, but if we look at the metrics, then total AFVs were just basically we have 158 more, but that's barely anything. Guns, we have slightly more than the Soviets. And in terms of men, they're going down again. Hurrah! Whereas we're going up. That's good. Okay, that's what I like to see. We got a bunch more Hungarians here that I got from the Soviet garrison too. So that should be helping me a little bit. I'm happy about that. Ah, yes. 4 new divisions that are ready. Absolutely amazing. Alright, great. I am pleased about that. Now, looking at the current situation, at least up here at the 18th Army, these guys are well rested. Let's see which units might need that too. Interestingly enough, I actually don't know how much of that I would have in the pool for Finland. Manpower? Does it say anything? 25, 6, or I guess 22, 141 in the pool, which is, I guess, good. The main problem is now for Finland, because the battles are heating up, I actually need more ground forces. Interesting, ground combat was very low indeed, but as of this turn the intensity has increased, so I actually need more stuff. Down there. How much do I need? I need at least 20 something, which is a good 3 divisions at the very least. What do I have in reserve? Probably not enough. Let's take a look at the Western Front. Western Europe is also too low at this point. Need 7. How are we at Norway? 106. Well, it should be okay. Let's actually send this static division. And that just barely puts us at 100. Ground combat is very low, so I don't actually expect to lose a whole lot of units. Because I should not have sent that bicycle division. At any rate, those guys will be going to the Western Front at the very least. Soviet Union garrison is once again, yeah, it's too high. So let's transfer the 336th Infantry Division also to Western Europe, and that should alleviate the problem in Western Europe and should get them back up over 100 again. Africa's 112, of course, with the Rommel's offensive there. That means that the combat intensity is set to high. Italy. At 6, it's too much. I can only spare 2 at this point. So I can't send them away. It's also the only German infantry division out there. Balkans, we have 103, so I also have nothing to spare. For all intents and purposes, it means that for Finland, I need to send at least 2 of those recently gotten divisions. As sad as that is. But I can't send these right now. So I would have to wait a turn, but it is definitely something to keep in mind. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done. I will be putting these units to static. They have no reason to keep going like that. If I replace, let's just say, the 2nd Finnish Infantry Division, I mean, I kind of need to send it to Finland. I mean, come on. I'll take it off of the line and send it there. Meanwhile, I'll put the 331st in there. They're powerful enough to hold the line there. But if I send a Finnish division, at the very least, I won't have to send a German division. It makes a little bit more sense to send the Finnish forces away to Finland whenever you need that. That's what I think. I'll just be leaving the rest of these guys here. Main problem is, of course, that the blue infantry division is now split because I cannot do that, but cannot take that division that way either way. This should be a good attack, but what I want to do... I like these odds. No, I'm not gonna win anything major here, but if I could just send away those guys, then it's fine by me. Let's quickly take a peek whether these units don't have any additional support units that are not needed. No, it's a bit silly to do that right now, but we're gonna have to do it at some point. I don't think the blue infantry division has anything either. No. Okay, so technically I would need another unit there. Or something along those lines. Okay, fix that part up. Now I'll be working on this area up to Salt Sea. Let's do it like that. Now they're at least equally shared. If I'm lucky, they can hold that division or that hex, and then they can start digging in if they don't attack. We'll see. But at any rate, let's take a look at what they got. They have 3 artillery, 2 flak, a pioneer, warfare, and a machine gun battalion. This is 8. But why? Is the finish needed that much, huh? Okay. At that point though, because they only have 2 of those, let's send one of these to the 50th. Two of those pioneers to the OKH, and also one of the machine gun battalions. I also want to take away one of the flak and also send it to OKH. This should be fine for a corps with only 2 units under its belt. Let's put it under... Wow, what did I just do? 26th, it's the 18th army. I wish you could also take stuff like that back, but I guess you can't. Oh well. Guess I'll have to hold out for a turn. Let's take a look at these. They have some construction battalions. That's good because they're gonna dig. This is fine, and I'll just have that core like that. Currently, Army Group North is severely overburdened because they have 3rd Panzer Army. But Armor Group Center is severely overburdened as well. I'm quite sure Armor Group South is too. Yeah, they are. Alright. Nothing I can do. One thing that I'm actually very curious about is whether I actually... I've not put anything of those captured units into one into my own. Might be coming a lot later, but who knows. Let's see if there's any juicy captures. A KV 1940, that's nothing special. No, we already had those. These field guns, we already seen that. Got only 2 rocket launchers. It's a bit sad if you ask me. Oh well. What is interesting? Yeah, I don't think it's that good. Maybe I should have done recon there. They need to get out. They need to reorganize. For sure. This position is not particularly nice still, but hey, it's something. I also switch up these with the 102nd because they're doing a lot better either way. So that's good too. This, yeah, I kind of need to take a look. Just gonna try here. Double Stuck battalions, and let's bump it. So seems like I already got a whole series of support units here, but let's take a look there. I just barely got it too. Holy smokes. Needed some serious firepower there to get it. I doubled the numbers, but they were dug in pretty heavily. Now, the good thing is that now their rail line, well, I mean, they have this, but now everything has to go by truck there. Okay. That's some serious stuff. It means their supply situation is now a lot worse. Yeah, I'm not gonna pursue it any further. Taking this hex would be interesting. I think the AI is quite unlikely to attack here, given their current state. If I can hold that and push it again, that once again means that my line is 1 hex shorter, and I really do like that. Same here, I need to push them out of that hex again. And for that I'm gonna use all these Stuck battalions. Ooh. And Pioneer battalions. No Panthers though. Oh yeah, I'll be using all of them because it's a tough attack that it was, but I got them. Good. And let's do a bit of that switcheroo. Now these guys need to reorganize before I'm even contemplating doing anything else here. Now this unit at Kalina is doing exceptionally poorly. So what I'll do is I'll put the 36th motorized in there, get the 183rd out, and also have them reorganize here. Certainly I can get these out for a bit. Let's get you in here and let's get you on the refit. Alright, that gives me at least control of the river in this section. Which gives me a little bit better defense for the moment. I do quite like that. It would be really good if I would be to once again get control here of this, or even further this and this. That I guess kind of would be my ultimate goal. Now of course before I was actually on this side of the river just digging in there, but again having the double rail all around here would be quite worth it. It is super tempting to go into this hex. It also endangers both of these from being cut off through here. But it would really weaken me a lot here. I'm gonna have to think about it. Alright, the destruction of the enemy here has helped me a little bit, but they still have double stacks everywhere. They even beat back this unit, which is not that surprising. But beat me back they did. They've plenty of juice, but let's start working out here. So retreated, huh? How badly are they doing? Pretty bad. Get out of here. Probably lost most of the Italians. I don't like attacking across the river. But they should be cleared out pretty quickly either way. Let's get something juicier here. The fact that I have to do it with the Romanians does not excite me, but it has to be done. Okay, and that's another X. I lost a lot of planes there too. Right, that liquidates the smaller pocket, which is decent. Okay, whew. I got a bit spooked there. Seems like those Tankor are pretty light on men, but still they're quite movable at the very least. So they have that. Only retreating, eh? I think I could take them down with a soft attack. Second time. Indeed I did. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that was bound to happen. I'm not that surprised. Let's see here. Huh. Let's graze him with a heavy attack then. Weird they can't even properly move into those hexes. Yeah. Oh, wow. To say I'm a little bit shocked there. Need to take those hexes too, so I might just as well go through here, snack me some. And make sure that that's taken care of. Okay. Now I need to get both of those in those hexes. At a bare minimum to get them out. Not so keen on getting those guys of the 6th Army out there. Mostly these guys are very exhausted. Need to refit regardless. But they still have them. And they won't just be going away. Seems like I got at least these. Which is good because it will allow me to take both these two. Need to put powerful divisions back and definitely make sure that those that are a bit weaker get to refit. Also here, there's still the 72nd that is not doing very well, but I'm working on it, and I did get through that first winter. The fact that they surrendered in one go is nice. Let's use you to clear that last part. Yeah, I will. Do it like that. Okay. Those airborne brigades are not particularly powerful, so they can be blown away fairly easily. Of course, I'm altogether unsure at what they still have there. But I make things like this. Seems at the very least here that those two are the last two remaining. Front of the unit with 6 will have 3 and you'll have 1. I'm gonna think about how to clear that. I'm certainly not actually clearing it with those. If we look at the losses for the current turn for the Soviets, it's quite a lot. They're now over 6 million. We still lost 40,000 in that Soviet counterattack, etc., etc., but at least those numbers are looking a little bit better now, which also means the Soviets on map 4.4. Yeah. Sure does make it tricky. Let's work on the rail line a bit. And they have water 3, huh? So out here, if I connect this, yeah, let's do that. And then work my way up towards Mogilev, Podolsky and Bar, and then I have this connected to that. This line is still a disaster. Let's take a look if they have units there still. Yes, they do. It means I cannot move. It's just kind of how it is. They can now move there, at least. I also have this rail line now to be working on, at the very least, together with the other line moving up. But I'm not there yet. There is some other double lines out here that I could be working on. And now that this is fixed, it probably is a good line to be working on. Funny that they're moving back through that way. Anyway. Yeah, now I have the rail line to Białystok and then move that up to Grodno as well. Those things are working on useless pieces either way. So that's 1, 2... 1, 2... 3, where? Wait a minute. I need to go to Commander's Report. And I'm going to deselect everything. And they need to be construction units. Select them by name. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Army Group South, Army Group North. Center. I have 2 in the center. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Then where's 5? That is currently here. On the train. There we are. Well, I'm busy here anyhow. Indeed. So once I'm done with getting the rail line connected here, I don't even need it over here. But if I get it connected to Sevastopol, I will also send them over into this area to start the rail. Alright, I think for now though that's gonna be it. I see that my my time is already up. Making some decent progress, I guess, for this turn so far. So I'm happy about that. I wanna thank you for watching this. Do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe, and once again, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you then. Bye-bye.